Hey guys, so thank you for tuning in tonight. And while we get ready and just share our lovely feed tonight, you already know I can only share 3 times. If I share over 3 times, I end up going to Facebook jail. We're not going to talk about that tonight. I'm a little salty about that. So if you can share for me, I would totally appreciate it because Facebook doesn't like me. I talk too much.
Right. They don't
Sip
like
my
me
tea.
either.
Huh?
They don't like me either.
See, okay, another brother on the screen. All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm too controversial.
Exactly.
Yeah, you fine, baby, you fine. Yeah, I'm too controversial, man. I be, they they don't like woke people.
You know what I'm talking about? They don't like it when you tell them the truth now. They
They
don't
don't
like
like woke people, man. They get offended off stuff like that. It's like a little alarm or something. But guys,
say
we're
something about
sharing at the moment, and um. we have this lovely couple next to us that's gonna get ready to, after the intro, introduce themselves. But we will ask while we're on the screen, how has you guys' night been so far?
So far, it's been fun. I'm at my sister's birthday party, so
Oh,
yeah, we've been turning up a little bit tonight.
okay. Well, you know what? We feel so special because you guys took a minute out from the birthday party. Oh man,
That's good.
Yeah, we good on
awesome.
time. We good. Oh, okay. We've been going for a long time, so we good. We good.
Okay. Well, all right, guys. So I did my little 3 sharing. I'm gonna go ahead and play the intro, and we'll see you guys in a second. All right. So we have the lovely couple. Um, you know what? I just realized why you asked me about the dog's name.
Yeah. Oh, you thought I was. Oh, yeah.
It did not dawn on me
Like,
until
what's the dog named Nia?
Oh,
Wow.
And she's
Okay.
a sweetie pie. She's very pretty too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that. Oh man, that's funny. Because I'm finna sit up here and say we had Nia and Adam on today,
And now
and
you
you
can't
said
realize
the
that she said,
conversation.
oh. And I said her name, no Nia. No, she probably was looking at me like, what you telling me no?
That's like,
Right.
I'm not coming through y'all door. I'm sitting up on the screen. What you talking about? So, guys, if you don't mind, we would love for you all to introduce yourself and just do a little spiel about who you are.
I'm Adam. I'm black, and I be out here in these streets. And tonight we out here on the sofa. Love Nia. And shoot, that's about me. What's up with you? Who are you?
Well, I'm Nia. I'm sorry. What you say?
No, you're fine, because I was going to say you acting like me, because that's how I be looking at him when he, can't take him nowhere.
Hey.
Nowhere. Don't know how to act. But I'm Nia. I am a singer and an entertainer. And I'm from Albany, Georgia.
Me too.
Live in Atlanta, Georgia now. And I'm singing and entertaining and doing my thing. So that's a little bit about me. Yes.
So are you guys in Albany right now, or are you up here?
Well, in Albany currently, but
Okay.
I live there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, she to be honest with you.
I ain't mad. Go ahead.
Miss Nia can blow. My wifey can too. She's shy, but I know for a fact, Miss. Yes, I threw you up under the bus very hard. Whatever. She can, girl. Hey.
I I appreciate that. I so appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.
But Mr. Adam, before we jump into these little meaty questions here, do you do any vocals, man?
So I be singing a little bit too. I be singing
A little bit.
and yeah. I play a little guitar. And I rap a little bit. I produce and yeah, I also do videography and graphic and web design. I got a podcast as well. Like, but I don't look. Oh.
Yeah, she haven't done.
Yeah, so yeah, I love the arts as well. I'm an artist as well. I like I dabble in a little bit of everything. I don't DJ though, and I don't DJ, but I've been thinking about learning getting into DJing, but that's one thing I don't do.
Okay. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't DJ. I do a little rap and I do some I actually like spoken words a lot. And my spoken word is probably more of my rap style than anything. I don't know. I just like that enlightening, emotional, love, hurtful type art stuff. Yeah. Life. Yeah.
Yeah. He talking real. He talking good.
Yeah. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Finish the sentences and stuff. Look at this girl. Go ahead. So, we saw you guys at Tip's birthday party. And I personally, I don't know about Babe, but I personally saw some and like, man, we got to get y'all on because the energy there is like toxic in a lovely way. Not toxic, not toxic. Not that means say toxic, not toxic.
It can be healthy toxic. That's the thing.
But that wasn't the word I was looking for. There you go. See, look at you. Thank you.
Hey, that's good.
Thank you. Intoxicating. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Sweet. Intoxicating. It was very intoxicating. And I just like that. So how did you guys meet?
So she slid in the DMs.
That's not how we met. That ain't how we met.
That was the start of everything. We met
when I came got the cards.
Oh, the business. That was you slid in the DMs.
Not before then. That's the first time I saw you.
All right. So she came into the shop and bought some business cards.
Okay.
And then she looked at me. But it was a look. It wasn't like a regular look. It was a look like I see you.
Oh,
I see you. Look like it was a deeper look, and we saw each other like it was a mutual thing, and it prompted curiosity.
So apparently it spoke to you.
It was a powerful moment. It was something. So yeah, it moved something. But I didn't jump on it right then. I didn't make a move just yet, and I was chilling. I was I had my own reservations and things, so I didn't quite pursue it. But then she slid in the DMs.
Okay.
And then we went out to dinner. Okay. And had a good dinner. Had a good chill talk afterwards, and shortly after that, we decided.
She was able to do some lovely convincing that hey, you
she was. I was scared. I had just got out of something crazy, out of something just serious. I was getting over some other stuff.
Okay.
And I was real standoffish at first, but yeah, she wanted me. That was her. That was her.
Because that's what happened with me. Everybody that's watched the show, they know that
the story 1,000 times. We even have a song about our stories.
Yes, we do have a song about our story.
That's dope.
Yeah, so she pretty much was the same way. So I definitely understand the having to let someone know that, hey, by the way, God told me to tell you that you were supposed to.
I was like, no, God didn't show me that. So.
See, there was definitely there was gravity there. There was definitely like gravity.
Yeah.
Very, very early on that it was undeniable, and I had to I had to get rid of, some old fears, get rid of, some other stuff, and look, that was up. She
Oh, it took some time, but yeah, I did eventually come around because here we are.
Yeah.
That's what it
I
was.
like him. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So how did y'all meet? Because I don't know y'all's origin story. How did y'all meet?
Oh, y'all haven't watched any of our previous shows?
Oh man, shame on
I'm
you.
trying. Listen, I'm trying.
Okay.
I
Well,
was on your Instagram though. I was on Instagram.
Yeah,
well, I just met him yesterday, and we just, you feed the stray cat or a dog, and it just kind of sticks around and keeps coming around on your porch. Yeah, so
Dang.
Yeah, a lot
he's loyal though.
To make a long story short, a lot of people feel like we've been
Together
forever, but it's just been together 5 years, but only going to be married for the first year completed in April in a few months.
Oh wow!
Happy anniversary!
Yeah, almost
Thank you. Appreciate it. But I had already told her she was my wife, so it really didn't matter. She says 1 year, I say 5. So tomato, same thing.
You was there. You've been there. You
legally a year. On paper, a year.
Potato.
It's been
5 years.
Potato.
Gotcha.
I feel that.
1 year, 5 years, same thing. It equals out to be the same thing.
In your mind.
Gotcha.
That math works.
And the math is math.
Right. So after you guys realizing that, okay, this it, we like it. Because again, even sitting at looking at y'all right now, you see the energies, that spark, popping off y'all right now. It's like
they made it clear that they were not going back to that party. So
we'll go back, but just later.
Yeah. They ain't played swag surfing yet, so we good.
Oh, okay. So we hear swag surfing. They might,
swag surfing. Hold
on. What would you say makes you guys work at this moment?
I would say what makes us work is one, the fact that we are both creatives. And so one of the, I'll just say issues that I've had with prior people, or one of the issues that I don't have with him is him understanding how my creative mind works.
Okay.
We get that and we understand that about each other. So that's one thing, that helps the communication.
Okay.
Also, I would say we are both very truthful and honest people. And so we have real and tough conversations, and we're not afraid to run from confrontation. I'll just say that. And when I say confrontation, meaning, like I said, we present whenever there is an issue or whenever there is a problem or just anything that we may not see eye to eye on. We're always able to come to the table, have that conversation, let that be that, process that, and keep it moving. So our communication is definitely on point. Also, just honestly, there is a natural just chemistry connection that we do have. You know what I'm saying? And that's an undeniable thing. And so it's just a that, you know what I'm saying? It's just for that. So I know that for me definitely makes us work. And then outside of that, Adam is a sweetheart, and he's very sweet. He's a gentleman, even though he was playing. He's a gentleman, and that's I like it. So
okay.
What about you, baby?
I think, well, for me, the communication is key. It's a big part. But one thing that I love about how we interact is she makes room for me to just for me to have whatever feelings I'm having. She allows room for it to happen without
space.
Without trying to, I don't know, I guess move me elsewhere, whatever. There's I think early on there were communication issues, but we ironed that junk out real fast because we understood, okay, we talk the same. We're both Aquariuses, And so
okay.
it's beautiful. And Aquarius is that's my Venus. So hey, I got what I got and I love it. So we, like she said, we talk very good to one another. And yeah, I think that's what does it. And then we also too, we just continue to come back. If there's a situation, we know, look, let's work it out. Yeah. And that's it. And we choose to keep working it out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I'm gonna throw this in there too. I'm sorry.
Okay, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this in there too. And we actually really good friends for real. Like I told Adam before we even got together, I said, listen, I'm just gonna say, I said, boy, you a nigga. And it is what it is. Right. So we gonna be good regardless. Yeah. So that piece, we definitely got that piece where like Adam is my nigga. I love Adam like a friend. I love Adam like a bro. And of course I love him in the romantic way as well. So just that alone, it's like, this is my friend. He's truly my friend, you know.
Right. I take pride in that. It's sexy to me to say that, you know, this is my friend.
Yeah.
Most people be like, oh, that's your husband. No, he's my friend. Because even if we weren't together, he still would be my friend. Like you build that foundation of communication and trust, and even without the romantics, it was a while before we even got to the romantics. Yeah, because I was like, I don't even know you like that.
But I wasn't going after it either, though.
I didn't say, hey, I don't want to not get to know you, so let's be friends first and let's see where this goes.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Our friends,
I'm always.
Our friends are real hard.
But she ain't said it though. So the fact that she ain't said, I felt like I had a chance. You know. Yeah. You know. No. You ain't tell me. You know, because you had
insinuated that. I feel like you trying to put me in the friend zone.
Baby, we don't need to be fussing on the mic. Just listen to what I'm saying.
You're trying to sway me to you already know that.
Just hear me out.
We past that now. Like we over there.
So that's cool. I like that. It's like sometimes she can come in and be like, girl, let me tell you. And I don't get offended because that's that friend thing. You know.
You're my friend.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Hey, I got you. You know, I can.
Now, he do me the same way too. He done work down there. Girl, let me tell you.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah,
his hand on his hip, and I'm like, who is you?
Got that tea, man. You know, but
Lord.
How
long y'all been together? I'm nosy.
This is now 8 months. Well, we are fairly I say fairly new, but we've been together 8 months, like 8.5 months now. Yeah.
Relationship.
Officially saying that y'all are together?
Yeah, officially saying we are together, yes.
Okay.
See, now,
same amount of time as us. See that?
Look. Well, see, now this right here though, because I'm not big on putting junk out on social media, so like we ain't announced nothing to the world. Nobody really even. A lot of folks don't know we together. There's a lot of folks that now, I mean, they know now.
It's too late now. You done outed them.
But it's
Lord.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
You could have said no, or the safe word to say pineapples. We
say yes. So
yeah, we having a discussion. We here now, and so the folks that tune into our lives, they know, and different folks had ideas. Folks been asking me what y'all doing and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much like us.
Like to keep folks out my junk. I like,
yeah. So I'm the private one in the relationship. So
I think also too, you know what, that also to help us work to get to where we are now. Without us putting all the junk out on social media and having folks in our business and having input this way, that way, and all that. I don't like that. So we keep us to us. Make sure we know each other, love each other, trust each other, have that connection really solid. And then we can talk about it later. So I feel I'm comfortable. I'm at that place where we talk about it a little bit more. I still ain't putting junk out there, giving folks space to think that they can.
Me and him dated for 4 years. I ain't tag him until we got married.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
And you know what thing was, and so for me,
and so he posts pictures. He put everything on social media, and I'm just like,
but I did, but I
that's
respect,
his thing, so
but I
respect
did,
that.
I respected her
Yeah.
where
See.
she was like, hey, so I would do stuff
That's what's up.
insinuating that I had somebody, but
So
you ain't.
he had everybody thinking that he was talking to a ghost because he was talking about this girl, but he wasn't giving out my name. He couldn't tell my name. He couldn't tag me or nothing, and don't put up any pictures of me.
Yeah,
he gave me a nickname, and he would talk about me as a nickname, and everybody's like, "Oh, you got a girlfriend? I ain't never seen her before."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hey, you ain't gonna see her, but I'm here."
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, see, okay. So, and what was that like with y'all? Because we opposite on
We
that.
had a lot of conversations about what was a go and what was not a go. Because I think I had more issues with some of the stuff than he did. Because he's like, that's how he worked through his emotions. He posted or talk about it. So that was him. But I'd rather bounce my ideas off of him than like go to everybody else. Even now, he posts more than I do all the time.
I don't be posting because I be
every day.
No. I post every day now.
Yeah.
I do post something. I ain't gonna sit up and lie to you now. I don't post. I post something. Wherever it's posting it, I do post something, but it's not a therapy thing. These people out here sleep.
You appreciate the fact that you have a wonderful partner and you share that with the world.
And these people,
and I'm cool.
Oh, you talking about me sharing you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I ain't talking about that other stuff. I know you gonna do that anyway.
Oh, you mean sharing you? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
he do me dirty.
Bad connection.
Oh, now you got bad connection. Okay, you can't hear. All right.
But Adam, you were saying something. You was like, you the opposite, or you?
Yeah, I was the one who, and still am the one who don't like nothing on social media, and I don't share who I'm talking to. I don't share a lot of my personal life because, well, there's a lot of reasons, but mainly niggas in your business. It just ruin your business because niggas is niggas, and they feel like they gonna say, like nigga, you ain't got no goddamn rank over here.
Yeah, right.
Rank if you put out all your junk on social media. I can come in. Nigga, you can't come in.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about this jump. But Nia though, she you. That nigga gonna post every day. And we be having talks and have had talks about sharing on social media.
I'm engaged with my followers. I'm building my fan
base. Right.
I
understand. She understands.
Exactly.
She understands. She get it.
I feel you. See?
Nah.
But I understand and I respect it. And
I
respect it. I respect it.
Okay. So and those two, like that were issues, or rather, there were instances where I think like they came up where you saw the utility in keeping just us to ourselves. Yeah. And so I think that'll definitely allow for room to grow how we've grown and
And I get that because if she thinks I post a lot, I don't. It just
post the minimum amount.
He posts enough that if I'm in the nail shop getting my nails done, the lady sitting next to me knows what my IG username handle is, and she calls me by that. So that means he posts a lot.
What, but
I was like, how she just call me?
It's because of what we're doing here. And she's like, she's like, oh, Miss, I know you, Miss Takeover. And I'm like,
I was like, you know her? That's one of your cousins?
I'm like, no.
He was like, no, I ain't never met her. I was like,
I know.
You be posting me all the time. You put me out there like that.
But when somebody say that name, I know that they're watching or listening to the podcast.
Right.
That's different now. Yeah,
right.
You gotta take that one now. That's a little different. Look, man got a point. Yeah. Good job. I got your back, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I was going to say, if I do post her, is a lot of my posting now has something to do about, I'm passionate about love. And a lot of the stuff that I am posting, it is showing how much I love and care about her. Because like you were saying, I'm gonna use your word, niggas out here, they showing all these ranky dank stuff, but they ain't really showing how they good positive background on how they caring for their partner. And I'm not showing this to throw mud in anybody's face or to rub it in. We got young men out there that are clueless how to treat their partner. And to find someone like her is like a diamond in the rough. And what I mean about that is it takes you to know yourself to find a good partner. And if you don't figure out who you are, oh girl, you are special. What you talking about? But and I know we grow. Like one of our things that we talk about all the time that and it's something that I use all the time that I'm very passionate about expressing is I go to sleep and I wake up trying to re-love her all over again because I look at life as being every day I go to sleep, I wake up, I'm a different person. It's the same thing with her. So it makes my relationship with her even more exciting because I see it as being a whole totally new person. I know her, but her mom, her mom could have had an issue. A friend could have died yesterday and stuff like that. Those are traumatic issues that can cause someone to change dramatically. So now I have to relearn her or help her cope through it. Right. Not try to fix her, but just walk with her. And so that takes me sitting down and trying, being patient and understanding. So, and that's what I'm saying. I saw that with you guys, even though, that was back in October, right?
Was that? Yeah,
yeah, back in October. So that's been a little minute. And me personally, I didn't want to be like, in the near future, I see this boom, boom. Yeah, but I get it because you don't want to jeopardize something that you're working on that to see kind of being great and whatnot. You got the next question.
And that right.
Go ahead.
That patience and understanding that you're speaking of, that I wanted to make sure that was there. That was that, and I wanted to let her know that was what I wanted to invest, was that time and the energy to make sure that she knew that this was important to me for me to give all my attention to without any interruptions from this one, that one, left, right, up or down. My focus, and I want to learn you, and I want to that, and so that was the other reason why. Like, let's not let everybody all in this right now.
Okay. You just wanted that. So Adam just wanted to be a little selfish and keep up to himself.
Have y'all discussed
just a little bit?
There's the possibility of.
I'm sorry. Can you say it one more time?
Have y'all discussed marriage or maybe the possibility of?
We have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Cause you like go ahead. she like it a lot more than I do. But we talked about it.
Yeah, we have talked about it. And I guess what the major discussion has been is I just wanted to.
Is that something you want in the future?
Yeah, I know what I want, and I know what I see this becoming. And we're wanting the same things, and so the marriage thing. He has an opinion on the system of marriage in this particular country. And I understand just based upon statistics, you know what I'm saying? But as I've shared with him, like, I don't see marriage as this. I know what the media and a lot of people says marriage is, but that ain't what I want. I don't want that.
Like, so what Adam, what are you seeing?
I can expound. Like, so basically, the institution of marriage, as it's done in this country, I feel is just designed to fail. Over 70% of marriages fail in this country. The statistics are getting worse and worse. Everybody in my family, I think, except for one sibling, bless her heart, that had divorces. My mom and dad, everybody. So, my thing is, relationships come down to a choice. It comes down to two people making a choice at the end of the day that they're going to be together. And a piece of paper, while it may complicate some things, still ain't going to keep nobody there if they decide to walk away. And so at the end of the day, it comes down to just that covenant that you make with the other person. Right. And for me, that's a special sacred thing that doesn't necessarily need pen and paper in legal, a validation. It just takes the validation of these two people that, hey, we're in this together, just like your covenant with God. When there's a covenant with God, ain't no legal paper for you to sign. It's just you in a decision that you made with God that you're going to devote your life to this way and to this person and all of that. And so I feel like that same love and connection that you're supposed to have with God, you need to have with your partner and make that commitment that is beyond what all these other, things. And so I feel like when we agree on that, on the essence of what that decision and that choice needs to be, I feel that the whole exercise of doing this and just the way it's done here, is wrong. That money could be invested somewhere. we can do our own ceremony and have our own that means something, and we devote ourselves to each other and keep it moving. That's how I feel about it.
Excuse if we're not laughing at you. We're laughing because we've had that same exact conversation, and everything you just said, he done said that to me like a million times. And I got it because I was like, man, I'm not finna get into another marriage again. And by the way, I am divorced and he is divorced also. So this is our second marriage for each one of us.
Last marriage. We dying out of this one.
Yeah, and I could have said it with the first one, but I was like, you know what?
We weren't for real. We weren't for real.
Apparently not.
We weren't for real. They weren't for real. We were for real, but they weren't for real. So we weren't for real.
Yeah. So in marriage, that was his argument to me. He was like, we already married. We don't need no paper to do that. And he was perfectly okay with saying that
been married 5 years.
5 years.
Right. So to him, we've been married 5 years. And then of course we was like, what's the point? We might as well just go ahead and do the legalities of it. Now we didn't do it for show or just because the Bible said so, or because they say we have to be married to be together.
We went to the courthouse. We didn't, but we talked about it.
Ceremony, and we knew that, hey, we're going to be together. $10,000 on a dress is not going to decide any different,
I do have to give her roses when she was the first person that I heard tell a man, which is me, hey, I'm, because we was thinking about doing an actual wedding, and her thing was, I'm not finna put this we finna put it together. We put it together. This is not only my day, this is yours as well.
She good.
Yeah, right. So because you have the men that just sit back, and then no offense, women, you have some bridezillas that just go extremely overboard. But
I'm too laid back for that. I'm too nonchalant about stuff. I'm just pretty much, if it's gonna be what it is, let it be what it is. No, I'm not. I'm a Sagittarius.
She's Sag, huh?
I'm just kind of carefree about it. So
and I'm a Capricorn.
If somebody would have given $1 million to pay for a wedding, I still would have not.
We probably spent $1,000.
I would have went somewhere. I would have went somewhere out of town, or just go away, or throw up a party for family. A wedding it was unnecessary.
To even add to what you were saying, Adam, for me, and she'll tell you how that the only reason she has a ring is because she likes jewelry.
That what's up?
Because at the beginning, I told her, for me, she's the ring and I'm the finger.
There you go. Good job.
So the sacred consummation for me is marriage, because you can sign a paper all day long. If you don't go in the tent to do the stuff that you need to do in order to make it sacred, you're still not married.
There you go.
So I it's just, and I'm not, and I know a lot of folks get sensitive about when folks say, oh, it's just a piece of paper. At the end of the day, it is. That paper can be burnt up, can be destroyed,
but it still stands afterwards. If that relationship, if we still,
it's
our
about
marriage record can be burnt up. You can throw it in the trash, shredded, throw it across the river, and you can tell me, oh, well, y'all ain't together no more. But that doesn't mean that we're not together no more. We that connection is always going to be there until one of us goes bye bye.
Right. There it is.
So I like that, and Miss Miss Nia. So I come back to you.
So, Mr. Adam, don't have any reserves about getting married. Just go ahead and do it for the paperwork's sake. Just make sure y'all doing the work in the relationship and do it according to what works for you guys.
Right.
Exactly.
So because that's what I was going to ask. Are you more on the form of paper, Miss Nia?
What I share with him, it's not the paper. I want to get the paper. Yes,
Right.
I do want to get the paper. But I told him, like, let's go have a little small something, me, you, and God, and call that. And I'm that's how I am. And I'm like, as long as I need a some type of ceremony. It don't even got to be big. You know, none of that stuff matters to me. As long as it's me, you, and God, and we're making a statement, a covenant.
Okay.
That's in front of God. That's what I truly want. So the other stuff don't really matter to me, but you know, I need that act. I need that action. Yes, for me, for my
and I'm not saying that you're against it, Adam, but I would say that is a small but big act to be okay with. And that was my thing with her, that again, for me, I don't like jewelry. This is my ring, the silicone.
I ain't even buying that. He got that out of a soapbox.
No, I did not get this out of soapbox. I got that from the silicone thing. I paid groove ring. I paid $20 for it. Okay. Yes, but but I knew jewelry is special to her because she has that was one of her first dreams that she spoke to me was, I want to start my own handcrafting jewelry business. And so off of that and talking to her and seeing how she was with jewelry, I knew that regardless of me saying that a ring for me is not important, she likes jewelry. So I already knew that, okay, so.
And I didn't ask him to buy me a ring because honestly, he was scared to ask me to marry him because
she was going to tell me no. She had already told me, if you ask me right now, I'm going to tell you no. That's a whole nother story because when I did ask her, everybody in her family was like, bruh, you sure? She is not gonna tell you. Yes, she is not gonna. Even her best friend at the time was calling me brother.
It's possible you can get your bill.
But I was ready for that because we had already talked. She said, if you propose to me right now, I'm not gonna say yes. And I cannot remember. Oh, okay. Long story short, I had went into the jewelry thing that I had the ring on layaway. And then I came across the band for it. And I put that on layaway as well. And so again, I'm not expecting for her to say yes anytime soon. So I'm not proposing to her no time soon. So I went to go make a payment. And they said, well, Mr. Williams, we are dissolving the layaway plan. I'm like, huh? So yeah, you got, I'm like, so how long I got? Tomorrow to pick your stuff up, but we will refund you. And I'm like, dude, I already don't pay over half for the engagement ring. And I think I did like a little bit over a quarter on the band. And I'm like, well,
this is before he even asked me the question.
Yeah. I was like, so how about this? Can I get the money that I put in for the band to put on the engagement ring? So yeah, you can do it. I said, well, shoot, transfer the thing. So now I'm like, I know what you're doing, God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and she gonna say no. She gonna say no, but I'm gonna do it. And so when she said yes, I'm like, huh? And so
good job.
Why did you say yes, baby? Go ahead and tell them why you said yes.
Yes.
She didn't want to embarrass me because I did a it was also a party for her. And so I had told everybody I was gonna
not mainly just because I didn't want to embarrass you. Because I realized that you were gonna keep asking me and you were gonna be persistent.
Sure
So I was
was.
gonna save you a couple of breaths and go
Whatever.
ahead and say yes. So let's get past that part.
But we didn't get married until what, about 3 years later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Well,
asked me.
paper.
You asked me
Gotcha.
in 2020.
Paper. Because even before I bought the ring, we was already married. So
There you
Lord
go.
have mercy. We
That's-
were married the first time you saw me.
Married the first time
He
I-
looked me up and down and said, "Oh yeah, you the one."
God
Woo.
told me you were my man.
Now?
You were my.
And,
You was.
and I told you, God didn't show me that. We're gonna have to wait a little longer.
For real though. Look, I need God to tell me. 'Cause
And I told him that, reminding him regularly. I ain't see what you saw, so you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have to, bear with me, you know.
I feel that.
I was patient. I was patient. So.
That's good.
Ooh,
Kids.
y'all talked about the kids.
We have. Yes,
Oh,
we
okay.
have.
What we come up with?
Why are you looking at me? He knows that I want children, and I know that well, he has a child now,
Okay.
and we do want to have children together. So
Okay.
that's something we definitely talked about and agreed on.
Man, yeah, I'm glad y'all had that talk. Cause you got so many people who get married, one want kids and one want the other, and then they get pissed off and have animosity towards the other person that don't want kids because they want kids.
That I got one son that I don't get to see. Court mess, baby mama mess,
Okay,
all that mess.
Yeah. Yep.
It honestly traumatized me from having more kids, honestly.
Okay.
And my son now is that boy about to be what years now? His boy finna be 15 in March.
Wow.
So yeah, like it ain't had
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it because I'm in that situation, but my kids are grown now, and it's been a traumatizing thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's foolishness, but it that's what kept me from having more.
Right.
And so,
I'm glad that not as in you not having kids, but I'm glad that you were more. I don't know if you were more conscious and cautious because you could have just.
Yes, I have been.
Pulaga could have been strong.
No, I've been very careful with that,
right.
And I'm picky because I want to make sure that the next person that I do have children with, I don't have to worry about that foolishness again. I don't have room for that. I can
respect that.
Yeah, so the next person I'm with gonna be stable-minded, emotionally mature, able to.
You're already with her. She's stable-minded.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I got you. I got you.
Look now, nigga. All right.
Just making sure.
I got you, Nia. I got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
So
I
you
know
guys have already discussed a lot in a few months of coming into a relationship. A lot of things that some people wouldn't even think of discussing.
Yeah.
What were some things that were just off the top relationship wise that you just said, I'm not gonna tolerate? What was a non-negotiable? We just ain't finna do this.
So I don't like disrespect. Non-negotiables is for me is disrespect and allowing others outside of the relationship to disrespect the relationship.
Okay.
And so that was a no for me. There was issues early on that we had to hammer out, and we got that done, and we good. But that's a non-negotiable for me. I don't like, and that's another reason why I don't put my junk out. People feel like they have access to do and say, and then it's just a mess. So that right there was a non-negotiable for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry. One of my major non-negotiables. Well, I'll just more so say something I knew that I was not dealing with. I knew that I had to be with a person who was emotionally aware and mature.
Okay.
And so all of the just not being aware of how you feel and being able to communicate that, doing things without being conscious, or again, this goes back to the awareness. Like that was just a heck no for me.
Okay.
Another non-negotiable for me, like there was a respect level that I had to build up my respect for myself so that I could require respect from a guy. Right. And so as I began to really love myself more, respect myself more, like it's a certain way you had to come to me.
Yeah.
Like Adam, one thing I liked about him, he was Adam is one of the most respectful men I've ever been with, because from the beginning, there was not any pressure to have sex. There was not any pressure to do anything that I didn't want to do.
Okay.
He was very patient with me. He was very, I'm gonna say careful, but he just knew that Adam approached me in a certain way, and I knew for me, like anything outside of this is not, it's not coming into my space. And
Okay.
so, you know, that was just that for me. Outside of that, as far as any other non-negotiables, I just put up hard boundaries, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even have to state all these, like, I'm not dealing with this, I'm not dealing with this, I'm not dealing with that. I just don't deal with them, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, that's good. I think
Yeah.
that's something that we don't do. And then we find ourselves 2, 3, 7 years later trying to figure out what happened and why this person is doing this or not doing this. And now you want to say, oh, well, I don't like this. And this person like, you ain't never had no problem with it.
Right.
Exactly.
What's the issue now? Well, I never really did like it, but I ain't no but.
Right.
You know? Exactly. And that's still not fair, you know, because still I think it's something that we was introduced to, that we thought we had healed. Well, we healed over some of our past stuff, but some things popped up that we were like, oh dang, that's a trigger. And we didn't know it. And so the fact that we were able to sit down like you guys, that's something I love about.
My non-negotiable was, we're not finna argue.
Yeah, we that's the first thing we said.
You can't come and state your problem to me.
Yeah.
And hear me out, and then you respond back and let me know what's going on with you, and then I communicate back to you what I understand you saying. Then we're not. I am going to physically shut down. And I'm going to probably walk away and be like, okay, whenever you're done or you're ready to have a conversation, then we can talk. That was.
I agree. That was also one of my non-negotiables. Yes. Yeah. I don't
do this arguing.
I don't argue. Right.
We're definitely the way that you guys are talking. I'm pretty sure y'all probably hit these points in this book that we went over, but I'm gonna still send a link to you guys, and if you want to grab it, you can. That was something else we did at the very beginning.
We did a lot of
studying together and marriage counseling books and
things
stuff
to do before you get married books. Yeah, we did that helped us really figure out what we were going to tolerate, what we weren't going to tolerate.
Yeah.
Without picking stuff from our marriages and saying, oh, well, yeah, if you do this, this, and this, I'm going to do this, this, and this, because I had to understand that he ain't the same person that I was married to. He's somebody different. And again, he's like a sweetheart, gentleman, real quiet. He's 100% emotionally in tune. And reading his energy, it's easy to read his energy, but that's just what I've learned about him. You know, I can't come to him and be like, nigga, because he gonna look at me like, he'd be like, I did. What do you wait?
Yeah, I don't like.
And at this point, he's like, he feels like he got to put up a wall and defend himself, and he shuts down on me. So, and I don't want that. And that was something I had to learn as, you know, hey, if I want a good response, I can't come at him with sideways.
Yeah, exactly.
There's that.
Yeah, I feel that.
We definitely. Well, you know, and like I said, and when we do have whatever discussions we have, she gives me room to have whatever my emotions.
Yeah, I had to learn.
I do the same for for her, and typically we're able to get to resolve pretty quickly.
Yeah,
and really, 9 times out of 10, we triggered by something. We didn't have some emotional reaction to something.
Right.
It wasn't really necessarily nothing that we
might not even have anything to do with us. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And so we give each other grace and compassion for those times and those moments, and understand that, oh, you ain't, just fussing and arguing, whatever, or upset because of whatever. There's something that triggered you. You're afraid of something, you're whatever, there's a memory, whatever it is. And so then after that's done, come back. All right, we are good, kiss and love, we happy, and everything good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So normally we would segue into marriage roles, but
Still,
are there
still
any
saying the
roles or
same
boundaries
thing.
in you guys'
Yeah,
relationship?
y'all
Like,
do y'all feel like there's a such thing as a role?
or what you supposed to be doing?
Don't put at me. No, we just it's so funny because he did an interview last year, and I don't know why the other day it was an interview with another Facebook show,
Okay.
and they were talking about gender roles, and I for some reason I was like, let me just go back and listen to what he said. But one of the reasons why I actually became interested in Adam is because I saw that show, and he was anti-gender roles, and that's me all day. Like, I don't want to be forced to do a certain thing or to be in a certain place. But also to that, and this is what we talked about, I do believe that like me as a woman, it's just it's certain things. I know he's stronger than me physically. Like, right. I don't want to go against my nature to do something if I know that he's going to do it better than me. So it's like, in this case, this is not a gender role. This is a biology.
Hey,
big ass box.
And also understanding who's good at what.
Exact strengths and weaknesses. Exactly. But no, we don't live our relationship does not go based upon traditional gender roles whatsoever. He believes that we are equal. Like, I'm Nia, this is Adam. I'm sorry, we're gonna put this laptop up real quick.
Okay.
You know, and again, like, there may be times where, you know, I cook, there may be times where he cooks, there may be times where I just want to chill and relax, and he's doing whatever he's doing, and he comes to assist me, I assist him, and it's like that. So that's how we live our life. Do you want to put in some input on that?
Well, that's it exactly. That's it. Like, I don't
and I was I get that, because I was very strong about that in a relationship, because I'm not taking care of nobody that ain't taking care of themselves, first of all.
You know what I'm talking
If you were single before you met me, however you were washing your clothes before, I want you to wash them that way now.
But I do wash clothes. We don't like folded clothes.
As a single person, as an individual, we all know what needs to be done.
Thank you, now.
Let's do it. It don't matter who gets to it first or don't get to it.
Right.
Or if you need a reminder.
She knows how to take the trash out. I don't take the trash out by myself because
you know what I'm talking about.
No big deal. Whoever get to it first.
Yeah, I do.
Whenever it needs to be done.
I take it out majority of the time, if not 100% of the time, and it's not because I'm the man and I'm supposed to take trash out all the time.
Thank you, man.
That's my chivalry talking. And a lot of my stuff that I do that people may see it as a male role is just my chivalry when it comes down to, this is my partner and
you want to do for her.
I want to do for her. And right now the trash stinks.
You know,
I need to take it out. And so I just don't, I think I can't even, my previous marriage was so jacked up. I couldn't even tell you if we had roles or was thinking about roles or if roles had been established. And, it was just so messed up. But I like the fact that, and I think a lot of people are starting to see that it's European mentality. That's pretty much what it is.
Thank you, man.
It's a white man trying to seem superior.
That's the whole truth.
in a household. That's pretty much what it is. And my thing is, I'm 100% disabled.
Shout out to that.
Roles are reversed. I'm the primary breadwinner, so technically I mark here the household on paper.
That's what's
I
up.
make more money than he make, but he cooks and cleans. He stay at home dad.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Man.
But it just works for us. And if it were the other way around, you know, he actually enjoys cooking for me and bringing me breakfast in bed. That's what he likes doing.
Yeah.
Even though most people be like, "Oh, you should be doing that for him." I do.
Right.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
She don't rub my feet though. So I'm trying to get her to rub my feet.
You already know. That's a non-negotiable. Look, that's a non-negotiable. I ain't doing nobody's feet.
He's trying to rub his feet. He don't let me. I'm like, let me rub your feet.
Nah,
I paid him to go get a pedicure. I introduced him to pedicures. He's never had a pedicure. Had never had a pedicure prior to me. I will pay for you to go get one, but I ain't having no fee. I don't do feet.
I'm not trying to be.
I might pay for her to go rub somebody else's feet or something.
But he likes feet, so
I got a foot
fetish.
fetish.
My feet.
See, did she do? See, get over here, man.
But my foot fetish is only for that person that I'm with. I don't be just going around grabbing folks' toes. Now, I let y'all know that. Yes. I don't sit up here like, oh, you like feet? Nah, like her foot.
There you go.
Her foot. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's like intimacy. That for me the non-acknowledgement of a particular role or a title in a sense, and you guys being able to coexist in and out of what society said is a role for a particular sex, because we cook together.
Oh, that's our favorite thing.
Yeah, that's sexy as heck.
He likes certain things I cook. I like certain things.
Yeah, you know, you cook a good meal. You know, some things might happen in the kitchen. You know,
hey, yes sir. Hey, all right.
So you know, I think that's a form of intimacy that a lot of people are not getting to experience, because everybody's trying to say, oh, you need to do this. Exactly. And you know, men saying women, you need to shut up and sit down because I know what I'm doing, and women saying that you need to man up and stop crying type stuff. And yeah,
I may bring home the bacon, but he gonna cook it, so we good.
There you go.
That's a fair partnership there. That's
right.
Yeah. My household growing up, my dad was just as likely to cook as my mom, and both of them, in fact, and I saw them in an equal role. Both of them were teachers.
Oh wow!
Both of them, you know, elevated to administration and assistant principal, and so forth. Okay. So they were always on an equal level. And everything was even keel in our household, and so that's what I saw. That's what I respected, and I wanted a woman that held the same. I wanted a woman that was right here with me. And my nigga, you know, you ain't behind me, you ain't in front of me. We right here, and we holding in. We taking this dang road together. And so that's
it's cute that they usually use the N-word amongst each other.
That's my
yeah.
Hey, well, my word now is bro. So I find myself saying, hey, bro, listen, you know, but again, it's like Nia was saying, this is, and guys that are listening, let me help you understand. When we say these are our friends, we're not talking about that friendship that you have with your brother or your cousin, or just a friend that you've been friends with for 20, 30 years. This friendship is and not trying to knock down best friends or anything, but this friendship supersedes that in a partnering, loving way. You know, that
I'm definitely gonna be, I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We hold each other accountable big time.
Yes.
That's beautiful, and work together to make sure that we both progressing same pace.
So our last question, and we shall let you guys go and jump back into that party.
Okay.
What would you consider? And this for a question for both of you guys, but singularly wise. What would be the biggest breakthrough that this relationship has given you guys?
I've said many times, like she is a mirror for me, and doggone it, I see so much of myself in her, just how she talks, how she expresses herself, in a lot of ways. And so for me, I think I'm just able to constantly see myself a lot better, a lot more, just the more we engage, the more we interact and stuff. And so I'm able to adapt and change, I guess, what things that I've been hearing from past, things for years now, I can actually see a lot better and adjust a little bit and fix whatever is going on. So that's been a big breakthrough for me, being able to see myself and change things that I wasn't necessarily fully aware of.
I would say for me the biggest breakthrough that I've gained in this relationship it has to go to, I'm sorry, so many. So let me.
That's good though.
Closing my eyes. I would say probably in this relationship, I find myself being a lot more feminine than I've been in other relationships, and I realize it's because I know now that I can relax. I feel safe with him.
Wow.
I feel secure with him. And it's beyond the superficial securities, the financial security and all that other stuff. That stuff is there, but it's more so. I had to do a lot of healing within myself in order to even be in a place where I could feel safe with somebody, and then to know that he cares about my feelings, my emotions, my mind. He cares for me as a person, and naturally, I told him like I'm usually like I grew up in a household. Strong, independent Black women. You know what I'm saying? That's been me. I'm a in my in my past relationships. It was always a fight, but with him, it's like I don't feel the need to fight him. I'm just gonna sit back and relax and be.
Now, can you say it took you a moment though?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It definitely took me some time to be here, but I guess the breakthrough is that I realized that I am safe. And I am okay emotionally, mentally, physically. It's okay to relax here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so that's just been a breath of fresh air. And it's also been I'm gonna say scary because it's new. It's definitely a new feeling for me. But I'm embracing it.
I can definitely understand that. And that was part of my reservation in the beginning of the relationship. Like, I don't really know you like that. Allow me the chance to get to know you, and maybe I can decide that I want to trust you with the deepest parts of me. Because otherwise, don't keep it on the surface.
Yeah, God said, use my wife. Use my wife. God had said.
Thank God for God keeping you consistent and pressing it, allowing you to be able to continue to press forward.
But I told her the same thing. It was scary.
Sometimes we scare ourselves. We're like, dang.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
We really are into each other like this, and we're finishing each other's sentences. Just things come naturally.
It's funny because people say after being married you have the 2-year bliss type stuff. We still blissing. Again, we've been married 5 years, right? So we still we still blissing, and I think we're going to continue to bliss outside of that, because what they say that 5 years that's when you start to go through troubling times, the hardest times. But I think if we really look at it, all times are hard.
Yeah.
All times are hard because you're going to always come across something that's going to cause you to sit down and say, listen, that happened yesterday. That just wasn't good. Hey, we have to figure something else out. That just ain't gonna work, and that's anything. And I think all those lessons are what allows us to grow. And just people are so numb to growth, and think that a relationship is easy, and so they quit. Yeah. And I'm not talking about someone that's actually deliberately making something hard in a relationship, or not trying to get the help or seek the help that is being needed to make sure that the relationship works between you and your partner. I'm really meaning just sitting down and just small stuff like people snoring, right? Oh, I can't sleep with you, or I can't be in this relationship anymore because of that. Or it's small stuff like that pisses me off when I see a divorce or what I think the pandemic probably was the biggest divorcee.
Man, listen.
Because folks realized who they were in the house
Like,
with.
I don't
Right.
like you like that, so
Yeah.
why are we even here? Let's stop wasting time.
But so I think that you guys are, again, I was so happy that you guys agreed to be on. And it's nice to see that what I saw was what I saw. And it even if that hadn't happened, I still saw greatness in both of you guys. So and I still see that. Shoot, talking to you guys more than anything now, and I can't wait to see what you guys are going to accomplish together.
That's beautiful.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And y'all too as well. Happy early anniversary to y'all.
Yeah.
So many more blessings.
This will be definitely our last show until summertime. So if you guys are open to it when summer comes back around,
Well, we're
cool.
thinking about doing a couples game, something fun that we're probably going to see. Maybe have like 2 couples on, that were maybe new, but some definitely that were on this season, and have a little fun games and prizes and whatnot. And it might be a little risque, kind of like what's the name of that game?
Some adults.
Yeah, we had to answer the questions and whatnot. So
let's
some
talk tonight conversation.
Yeah, some
I'm
good.
with it.
Yeah.
We with it.
That's cool.
Right. And also with you guys being in Atlanta,
Sometimes.
She stays in Atlanta now. That's
Yeah.
what she said. She stays in Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What part? Well, no, don't say that. Nothing.
Right.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Yeah. He erased what I just said. But yes, I'll definitely get up with you guys because I have to come up here at least I come up here twice a year to get my treatment for my MS, and then I'm a part of the a radio station up here as a radio personality, and I come up once a month to be in an actual studio.
Okay.
So, and this is what this time was. That's what we were doing earlier today. So, shoot, definitely, we're always down to network and go out and doing stuff. So, if I know you're wonderfully busy, and so I would definitely reach out way ahead of time when we're coming up just to see if you guys are open to hang out and do some adulting.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. I'm definitely down. And just like this, I always make time. So I mean, when it's something that we really enjoy, and I've enjoyed this conversation. I love y'all's energy. I love this.
Appreciate it.
So we'll make time, definitely.
Okay.
I can say I'm scheduling to bring her in studio with Tiffany. So, we also might get some things working where, y'all two might have to, do something,
What his hands doing?
I'm with it. I'm so with it.
His hands always doing something.
Man, I talk with my hands. Them things be going like them things be going like this, and I could probably what you call them? Yeah, one of them traffic controller. Yep.
You get distracted every time I maybe I went the wrong way.
But again, we do appreciate you guys, man, and for you all that's been watching and that will watch later on, feel free to make any comments or
we'll probably leave a space open in the podcast box or voicemail for you to leave voicemail if you have any questions about any of the couples we've had on recently, or if you want to be on the show coming forward, just hit us in our DMs at the Sofa Real Talk on Facebook. Find us on IG, Mr. and Mrs. Take Over the World, TikTok, Mr. and Mrs. Take Over the World, or you can reply to our podcast and leave a voicemail or answer our questions on the Sofa Pillow Talk. And that's on any platform that has a podcast available. Would you guys?
Yeah, I definitely want you guys to plug yourselves. Definitely.
If you have a business page or a business or anything that you want to tag, we can include that in the video podcast or just tag.
So yeah, y'all send us that information, but we definitely want you guys to plug yourself before we hit the outro.
Gotcha. Well, as I stated before, my name is Nia, but stage name is Nia Michelle, and I am an artist and entertainer. So you can find me on all streaming platforms at Nia Michelle. That's Nia Michelle. Also, you can follow me on Instagram if you would like to connect at its Nia Michelle. And I'm gonna throw this in there as well. I also have a podcast that is 21 Lessons Podcast. We're getting ready to do season 2.
Okay.
So y'all can check that out anywhere that you get podcasts, and that's 21 Lessons with Nia Michelle. And then I'm gonna throw it over to you.
And so I was typing all the different handles in the private chat, but so I own a print shop down here in Albany, Georgia called Easy Copy, and you can follow Easy Copy on Facebook at.
That's yours.
Yeah. What you
really? I was gonna wait to tell you afterwards.
That was you know why you well shoot. Follow Easy Copy.
Interacted with him before and didn't know you interacted with him before.
What? That's what's up. Well, appreciate the love. You've been following me. Shop online at easycopy.io. And shoot, that's the website and the Instagram. And then Free Web Network, also too. freeweb.network is the website and the Facebook page and Instagram. And that's where I do all of my film production, music production, video production. I also have a podcast as well, the Easy Exchange. And yeah, so appreciate that.
Okay, awesome. Look it up.
It has been an absolutely wonderful show. We look forward to talking to you guys again soon. And thanks to everybody who tuned in and listened and watched. It has been an amazing conversation.
And we love you guys, and we love you guys too. So again, keep growing and keep doing what you're doing. All right.
And glowing, baby.
Yes. Well, you guys have a great night.
All right. Thank you, y'all. See y'all later.